Hello.
Good evening. How are you today?
Fine.
Great. I'm fine too. Thank you for asking. Okay, now let's start the class. Ready? Okay. So, first, I need you to sit with a partner. Okay? You are going to sit with a partner. Okay? Please find a classmate.
Ready? Okay.
Now, in teams, you are going to discuss these two statements. Okay? The first one is a factual statement and the other one is based on an opinion. Okay? Can you identify which one is which? Okay? For this activity, you have 3 minutes. Okay? 3 minutes. Let's see. Karen, what are we going to do?
Okay. Alejandra.
How much time do we have?
Okay, good job. Now you can
Start now.
Okay, time's over.
What did you discuss? Can you share with us? Okay? You guys?
Good job. Does anyone
Anyone have a different opinion? Okay, you guys?
Good job. So,
We have this statement is a factual statement. Yes? And this other is based on an opinion. Okay? Good job. Why did you get to that conclusion? Can someone raising their hand, can someone tell me why? Okay, Ismael?
good job.
Someone else? Esmeralda? Very good. Okay, now let's see. With the books that we've been reading throughout this class, sorry, we are going to finally do the first draft to our book review. Remember that we said that we were going to do it? Okay, so the time has come. Okay, for this, we are going to divide it in two parts, okay? The first draft and the final version of our book review. Okay, so now let's see. For this, we need to do in order to write our book review, we need to do a series of steps in order to accomplish it. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Ready?
Okay.
So the first time is brainstorming some ideas. The first thing that we need to think about is what do we want? What should we include in our book? Okay, so let's see. What should we
Include
in the review?
and
Think of your audience, okay? What would they want? What do you want them to know by reading your review? Okay, so let's see. What you want them
to know.
based on the book review. Okay? Now you have to think of these two questions individually. For this, you have 2 minutes. Okay? You are going to think and answer these two questions. Okay? In order to develop a brainstorming of ideas for your book review. Okay. How much time do we have, Ricardo? Great, 2 minutes. And you can start now.
Okay, time's over.
Now, let's do another activity that will help us develop our book review. For this activity, I will divide the group in 2 teams, okay? So, this 5 is going to be one team, and this other half of the classroom, the other 5 students, are going to be team number 2, okay? So, the team is divided in the half of the classroom, okay? This one is team 1, and this is team 2, okay? Now, can you please sit together? The teams, can you sit together? Okay?
All right. Now,
I will give you a piece of paper, okay? One for each team. So it's one for team 1 and one for team 2. In this piece of sheet, you are going to write the main features and characteristics of a book review, okay? We're not thinking of our own book review yet, okay? We are just doing an overall organization of the structure of a book review. So what are you going to do? You need to plan a book review structure, okay? It's one per team. So each team will give me their organization of the book review, okay? This is one per team. Now I will give this to team number 1 and this to team number 2. And for this activity, you will have 6 minutes, okay? And I will be checking that everyone is participating in giving some ideas to complete this organization, okay? See, again, you have 6 minutes and everyone has to participate in their team, okay? All right, so you can start now.
how you doing?
Good job. Well done. Okay.
Okay, time's over.
Over. Can you pass me your works? Okay. Well, now with the work that you did and the ideas that your classmates share with you, now you have a clear idea of the main structure of the book review. Okay. Now you can go back to your seats, please. Okay. Now, in your notebooks, you are going to work individually by doing a step-by-step list of what are you going to include in your book review, okay? You are going to use the structure that you work with in your teams to help you develop a step-by-step list of what are you going to include, or what do you want to include in your book review, okay? In this time, we're going to work individually, yes? And for this, you have 6 minutes. Again, you have 6 minutes to work in this step-by-step list. Does anyone have any doubt? Okay, what are we going to do, Lupita?
Good job.
Okay, so you can start now. Remember, 6 minutes. Now that I have checked your step-by-step list, I think you are ready to do your first draft. What do you think? Are you ready or not? Yes, right? Good. Now, for this, again, we are going to still be working individually. With the step-by-step list that you created, you are going to develop your first draft, okay? Now, use the ideas and the outline that you planned before, okay? For this I will give you 8 minutes, okay, to write your first draft. 8 minutes. And you can start now.
Okay, please.
Raise your hand if you finished. Okay, let's wait a little bit more for our classmates to finish, okay? 2 more minutes.
Okay, Alejandra is ready. Okay, Ricardo is
Ready too. Okay, now look what we're going to do. We're going to stand up. Please stand up, okay, with your first draft in hand, okay? And you are going to exchange your first draft to the classmate that is next to you, okay? Please exchange your first draft. Okay? Does anyone have exchanged their draft? Good? Okay, Lupita and Karen, good job. Esmeralda and Alejandra, well done. Ricardo and Ismael. Okay, so I think we're ready, right? So now with the first draft of your classmates, what you're going to do is that you are going to analyze. Of course, you're going to read it first and analyze what do you think should be improved for their second draft, okay? You can highlight, underline, or make little notes, okay? All right, for this, you have 5 minutes. Remember that you have to be critical, okay? And that your notes, remember if you write notes, please be clear so your classmate can understand what you're trying to tell them, okay? All right, so how much time do we have for this? 5 minutes, good job. Now, you can start now.
okay. Please raise your
Your hand if you finished. Everyone's finished. Good job. Now, please give their first draft to the person that wrote it, okay? Return the first draft to their owner. Okay? Ready? Good job. And now you are going to focus on the notes and on the notes of improvement that your classmate made, okay? With this, you are going to write your second draft, okay? Your second draft should be improved, okay? Should be better than the first draft that you wrote. You need these ideas that your classmates provide to you in order to improve your second draft, okay? Again, to write your second draft, you will have 8 minutes. 8 minutes, please. Okay? And starting now.
Okay, time is over.
Are you ready?
Okay, let's wait
One more minute, okay?
Okay, Ismael is finished.
So we can start now. Again, I will ask you to stand up. Please stand up. And this time, you are going to exchange your second draft with a person that you didn't exchange last time. It has to be as another person, okay? So you can see another perspective. Okay? Good job. Please mingle and exchange your second draft. I will be noticing who exchanged with the same person, okay? Okay, good job.
Okay, so Esmeralda
Has Lupita's and vice versa, okay? Esmeralda has, Alejandra, who are you working with? Okay, Ricardo, good job. And last, Ismael and Karen, good job. Now you can start reading your classmates' second draft, but this time you are going to focus on the language. What kind of vocabulary did your classmate use? Do you think he's repeating the same words too many times? Maybe he needs to find synonyms. Okay? All right, so you are going to focus on the vocabulary, the language used. Good job. And for this, you have 5 minutes to check and revise your classmates' second draft. Okay? You can start now.
Okay, now that
You have finished checking your classmates' second draft, it's time to give it back. Okay? Please take your second draft from your classmate. Okay? And please check the comments that your classmates wrote. Okay? And with these comments, it's time to do the final version of your draft. Okay? Okay, please. So now let's write again your final version, but including the observations both for content and language that your classmates checked on you. Okay? For this final version, because you already have most of the work, you probably just have to change some specific and very little things. You will have less time. You will have 5 minutes to write your final version, okay? And the time is starting now.
okay, and
Finally, look what we're going to do now. Now that you have your final version of your book review, we are going to paste our work here in the book review space. Okay? This is a space in the classroom where you are going to paste your final work. Okay? Let's do this. Ready? Okay, we have this one. This other book review. Let's paste it here. And this one too. Okay? And now everyone has their book review here in this space of the classroom where you can look for it every time you want to, or even you can read your classmates' book reviews. And that's it. This was a great class. Thank you very much for participating, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Now you're free to go.